Hi folks, this is Steve Grono. I'm the owner at Chestnut Development and Chestnut Real Estate in Brighton, Michigan. You can Google me and you can find out all about our company. We're just a small builder here and do projects in Livingston County where we live here. We bought this Skytrak 2 years ago to do a project, a framing project on a subdivision we built, and we got finished with the project, and then I put this machine in the shop and we installed a new engine in it, brand new crate motor. And just got it out of the shop and tested it, and it's all good to go. So I'll walk around the outside, inside, and then I'll drive it for you and show you how it operates and runs, and so you can make a good decision. So first of all, it does have these outriggers on the front that pop down for more stability, as that's how they are on the 10,000 pounders. I think this machine lifts somewhere between 36 and 42 feet high at full elevation when it's all the way up in the air. The frame on the machine and the bearings, the pivot joints, there are no leaks in the axles or anywhere in the engine or transmission. The right front tire is new. We put a new tire on the right front. The other tires are pretty good. The weakest one is the left front. It still holds air solidly, but it has less tread than the other three tires. The hydraulic cylinders don't have any leaks. There's no drips of hydraulic oil on the machine anywhere. All the chains and rollers, the little brush side wear pads in there, it's tight. When you run this machine, it doesn't flop and bop around. It's very tight. I'll try to show you the critical points. Like in here, this is where they leak. This one has no leaks. All the hydraulic fluid stays up. It's nice and clean. This front carriage hydraulics are good. The rams on both sides don't leak. They're solid. And the main boom cylinder does not leak. That's an expensive one to overhaul. I just did it on another machine, and that long one is pretty expensive to rebuild. But this one's nice and tight. Diesel tank and hydraulic tank on the right side here. This is the right rear tire, and this was the right front tire. The tilt and steering cylinders are all tight. It works fine. I'll open this engine bay up to show you the engine. This is a new factory crate motor, so I believe it's a Cummins. Yep, Cummins motor. Brand new. 0 hours on it. We just got it installed and tested it all out. It's all good. The transmission is rock solid. The hydraulic pump transmission, it's all hydrostatic drive. Rock solid, no leaks, no hesitation. It goes through all three gears just fine. The double hydraulic cylinders on the right side rear is right there. This is the back of the machine. It's original paint too, by the way. Back of the machine right here. Here's the radiator. Open this up for you. But we cleaned all this when we had it apart. It's all clean and rock solid. There's no rot or problems in any of this cooling. This is a hydraulic cooler. This is the engine radiator cooler. When we had it apart, we did it like we wanted to keep the machine forever. So there's no shortcuts in the way we went through it. This is the left side of the machine. I'll open the engine bay over here and give you a look. All this is new. Alternator's new, starter's new, engine's completely new. Fresh and clean filters. Everything is you know, just like you're buying a new machine. It runs flawlessly. The hydraulic cylinders on the left side are right there. You can see they're nice and dry. There's no leaks on those. There's no slop in the pins. Left rear tire's right there. As you can see, it's, you know, maybe, I don't know, 40-50% on it still. This is the tilt cylinder. It tilts the machine. There's the joint, the steering joint right there. No leaks on that. The cab is right here. I put a new battery in it also. The cab is right here. This is your standard Skytrak cab. I guess it's been like all the Skytraks I've had. It's rollover protected. I've got mirrors on it so you can see around you and behind you. As I say, everything works. The steering works fine too. The way you can go front steer, crab steer, or the other crab steer function. They all work good. So maybe the best thing to do is run it for you a little bit so you can get an idea of how well it works. Okay, so anyway, we'll jump on it and run it. The seat also is new. We put a new seat on it. Okay, here we go. Oh, the total hours on the frame would be, I'm trying to read that. I think it's, oh boy, I just can't tell. I'll get that in a picture and I'll put it in the text. I can't read it too well, but I'll let you know what that is. Okay, so anyway, start it up. Starts instantly. Everything works fine. Here's your hydraulics. shift is over here. Emergency brake works fine. The brakes work fine. Drive it around for you. That's second gear. You can go up into third gear. Shift's nice. And you can see how tight the steering is. There's no wander or slop. Sorry it's so loud, I'm not sure if you can even hear me. But I'm just trying to describe it as we go. Okay, so hit the brakes. Whoops, see, it stops, locks right up on the dime. So let's see, how about the tilt? There's your tilt function, if you can see that. Works good. This is the tilt on the forks. That works good. These are your outriggers right here. One goes down. This one goes down. And these lift the machine right off the ground. As you can see, effortlessly. Right there, the machine is right off the ground on both sides. So I guess that's probably, sorry about all the noise. I guess that's probably about all I can tell you about the machine. If you want to come and see it here, it's at my shop in Howell. The address here is 3800 Chilson Road in Howell. You can call me and I'll be here to show you the machine. My cell phone is 810-599-5147. And I'm available just about any time. My jobs are local here, so I can absolutely assure you that if you buy this machine from me, you'll have zero regrets. I forgot to tell you too, when I bought this machine, I sent it over to Aerolift. They're kind of the gurus on these Skytraks, and they went through the whole thing for me. They rebuilt some cylinders, they adjusted the brakes, they did all kinds of little things. It was about, I don't know, $7,000 or $8,000 for them to go through it and make it right. And then I put the engine in it. That was about $12,000 for the engine, plus our labor. So we got about 15 grand in that whole package. But rock solid 10,000 pound Skytrak, zero issues. I'm sure you'll be happy with it. Give me a call if you want to see it. 810-599-5147. Thank you so much. I hope that was helpful.